Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Scoob, and welcome to Spiders Diecast. Thank you all for being here with me today. So, last night I went and went to Dollar General to pick up a few things, a couple of snacks, really, a little snack run. But anyway, of course, you can't go to any store without checking the pegs. So that's exactly what I did. But the pegs were somewhat full still, but it was still, old stuff, just more of the same. So I started not to pick up, these right here, any Hot Wheels, period. But I just figured these would look good as custom material. That's really all I bought it for. Actually, I've been trying to, get rid of some of my Hot Wheels that I've already had. It's because, I've just been, into these premiums lately, these ultra premium, cars. So, gotta make room for them. But, can't resist a few Hot Wheels still. I don't think anybody can, especially if it's the one that the cars that they like. So anyway, without further ado, we're gonna jump into this Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0. This is a recolor in this flat gray with the red and black stripe across the side, and with these aero disc wheels. Open that up real quick. Like I've been saying, this ain't really, one of my favorite Alfa Romeos, but it is an Alfa, so I had to have it. As an Alfa Romeo fan, an Alfisti, so to speak, I had to have it. I got some custom ideas, with it, like I've been saying. I already stripped one of them, but I just want to see what this one in gray looked like in person, out the blister. So that's why I bought it. Definitely not a fan of those wheels, even though it makes sense, because the real ones, it kind of, resembles the real ones, so to speak. So, and it also got like a flea bite right there. But, like I've been saying, it's going to get stripped anyway and repainted in wheel swap. So, yeah, that's the Alfa Romeo GTV 6 3.0. Kind of similar to, well, I wouldn't say similar, but that's the new model from last year in red and white, with these better looking wheels, in my opinion. So there's that, and then we have this BMW M3 wagon. So let's check that out. Oh yeah, and it's new for 2024. New casting. So anyway, I've probably, mentioned this before. I'm not really, the biggest wagon fan, but, I do like my BMWs, especially the old school BMWs. So I thought it looked nice enough, for a wagon anyway. And it's a two-door wagon, because it's based on the M3. It's pretty well done. I was trying to look to see what that was in the back. Probably some surfboards or something. I don't know. That's what it kind of looked like. I could be wrong, but hey, I've been wrong before. But check this out, y'all. this got the window kind of partially, let down a little. I'm usually not a fan of that because it kind of disrupts the view between the interior in the window. I prefer it more like solid, closed up, or just solid, straight, let all the way down. But it's a pretty cool touch. I like these wheels too. Big fan of laces. And here's another thing that I noticed. They had made the exhaust, they made the muffler part of the interior, so it can be visible through the base. I thought that's kind of dope. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, this is the BMW M3 wagon, folks. And now for the third one is my Glory Chaser. So I kind of do like my Glory Chasers. If anything, if nothing else, but customize. It is a fantasy casting, at the end of the day. But some fantasy castings, they can be kind of dope, so dope that you can't help but to like it, buy one and take one home. So anyway, these are my two other ones. You have to excuse them because they are a little dusty. I'm taking them off, directly off my shelf right above us. This is in the Gulf livery. That's one, just the one that this casting debuted in, that colorway. This is the current one. So, but the thing that I couldn't really stand about these Glory Chasers is because now with a lot of these new castings, they made these ones with the really small wheel in the front, and then these larger ones, which is actually a normal size wheel in the back. I'm kind of not liking that, just for the simple reason that it makes it hard to custom, makes it not custom friendly, makes it hard to customize because now you got to find that super small wheel as a real rider, and then match it up with these normal size ones. So that's a bit of a bummer. I guess I'm just gonna have to grind a bigger grind make that gap, that fender, a little bit wider. So anyway, that's the Glory Chaser. Definitely gonna be a job, but nothing I can't solve, nothing your boy can't fix. And then this is the last one right here before we take up too much time in this video. This is my 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. And I believe, this is a really old casting. This is a casting that was out when I was still a kid. That's been some years ago. But it's still pretty nice, It ain't the best representation of, a Plymouth, a 70 Plymouth Barracuda. But, it's doable. And like I was saying, I just only picked all of these out for customs. And probably, to sell online after I get done. Decent interior, at the very least. At least it don't have that tombstone steering wheel. They kept the original steering wheel intact, thank God. No copyright, year on the base, but just straight up Plymouth Barracuda. I don't know how I feel about these wheels on this car, especially in gold. But you know, like I said, ain't nothing that your boy can't fix. But you know, I do like convertibles, so it was a pretty nice buy. And the fact that I ain't had no Mopar stuff in a while, and I mean a pretty long time. So good to have a little Mopar juice, you know, in the collection. So anyway, that's basically about it. It's just meant to be a little quickie. So anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you hadn't already. The option will always be available. Leave a like so this video, so as many likes as possible, we can get this video out to other people, as well as my other content. And speaking of content, feel free to share this video too to other people you know who are searching for quality diecast content. So anyway, I'm gonna get my butt on out of here. Throw all of this junk that I bust these cars out of away, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.